LaSalle raised a record-breaking amount of money on the 9th annual Day of Giving. Hello, I'm Erin Holly.
And I'm Ethan Farrow. A local 20-year-old had a unique experience on American Idol. This is LTV News, where the action never stops.
Hello and welcome to LTV News, where we bring you everything from 20th and Olney Avenue, Philadelphia, and the world.
There's a lot to catch up on in the next half hour, as I had the opportunity to interview the head of the Spanish department at LaSalle about the Foreign Language Awareness Week.
LaSalle will be celebrating its Heritage Week for the month of March and April. From March 1st through April 8th, our university community will be honoring the legacy of St. John Baptiste de LaSalle and LaSalle College, March 1863. There will be a variety of events taking place on campus and virtually, from lectures to performances and discussions to commemorate LaSalle's past, present, and future. Some of the main events include the Day of Giving, the LaSallian Interfaith Forum, and Becoming America, a poetry reading held by Brother Ernest J. Miller. Be sure to check out these events online at lasalle.edu, for which are virtual and which are in person.
LaSalle has announced the details for graduation for the class of 2022. This year's commencement will be back at 20th and Olney at the McCartney Stadium, after being held at Lincoln Financial Field last year because of COVID regulations. To kick off commencement weekend, Bachelorette Mass will be on Friday, May 13th at 6 p.m. at McCartney Stadium. All graduates of the class of 2022 are allowed to invite 3 guests to the Mass. The undergraduate commencement ceremony will be on Saturday, May 14th at 10 a.m. for students receiving their bachelor's degree. Students are allowed to have 4 primary guests and an additional 4 supplementary guests as long as there is no inclement weather. Following the undergrad ceremony, the graduate ceremony will be on Saturday the 14th at 2:30 p.m. in McCartney Stadium for those receiving master's and doctorate degrees. The LaSalle community is looking forward to returning to a normal graduation ceremony.
LaSalle announced a masking policy campus update after 2 years of following the city's Philadelphia mask mandate and requirements. On March 2nd, Interim President Tim O'Shaughnessy announced the university's transition to mask-free indoor spaces, stating, "This decision follows the guidance of federal and local health guidelines and was made in consultation with our internal COVID-19 response team. While recommended that students wear masks, the university is not requiring them for indoor areas on campus. Masks are required on the shuttle, the testing center, and other healthcare settings. LaSalle has a 95% vaccination rate and booster rate just under 75%.
LaSalle's 9th annual Day of Giving took place on Tuesday, March 22nd. Students from all different organizations on campus came together to raise over $1 million. Students, faculty, and families participated in a multiple day of giving challenges, such as the Women's Giving Challenge, the Let's Get Digital Challenge, the Alumni Challenge, and more. In addition, student athletes from the men's and women's basketball teams made phone calls to the people from the LaSalle community, encouraging them to make a Day of Giving pledge over the phone. LaSalle is proud to have exceeded this year's $1 million goal.
LaSalle is gearing up to have its annual Foreign Language Awareness Week, and Ethan had the chance to sit down with Victoria Ketz to learn more about this great campus event.
Hi, I'm Ethan Farrow, and today I'll be talking with Victoria Ketz. She is the professor and chair of Global Languages, Literatures, and Perspectives here at LaSalle. We will be discussing LaSalle's upcoming event on campus, Foreign Language Awareness Week. Good morning, how are you doing?
I'm doing great. Thank you so much for having me.
Oh, of course. Thank you for being here. Could you explain a little bit about what Foreign Language Awareness Week is here at LaSalle?
Sure. Foreign Language Awareness Week is a week-long event that students plan to raise cultural awareness of the different languages that are spoken around the world and just the different cultures that exist here. So the students are the ones that organize the events, pick which events we're going to do. So every year we have different events depending on what the students have chosen as their target. And it also depends on the leadership. So we have several co-chairs that kind of run it and help out and make those decisions. This year we have about 20-some students that have been working on this. We've been working on it for months.
Wow.
It's going to start Monday, April 28th, and go to the end of the week, till the 31st. So yeah, and we host different events. In the past, we've invited the Philadelphia Orchestra to come and play music around the world.
Oh, wow.
Our biggest event is on Tuesdays always, which is the food fair, where we have local vendors and different professors, and anybody who wants to contribute brings in food from their countries. And we have it in the lobby in Hayman, and students come and they can sample all these different cuisines. We have cultural presentations, which is usually on Wednesday, where different students as well as faculty members share different aspects of either the culture that they're from, or also students sometimes talk about their study abroad trips, or there's teaching as well. Our Japanese teacher sometimes has taught us how to make origami animals. Last year she taught us how to roll sushi. So it
cool.
depends.
Yeah, yeah.
And we always have, like, we have brothers with the tea with the brothers, and they share their experiences abroad with us. I'm trying to think. We've had so many great activities. We had Bill Nolte, give a talk last year. He's a grad and worked with the government. And so it just depends. It depends on what the students want to do.
Right, right. Well, that's awesome. That's all amazing. So perhaps you could talk about a little bit about why this event was started at LaSalle and when.
Okay. Foreign Language Awareness Week is actually a national event that happens on college campuses everywhere. We established the Alpha 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 chapter of Alpha Mu Gamma, which is the National Foreign Language Honorary Society. So once they came on board, and we had students that actually were nominated to join this honorary, that's when we started doing the event. So I'm going to say we started it about 4 years ago.
Okay.
And it's just been growing every year.
That's awesome. Are there any way that LaSalle students here on campus can help contribute to the event?
Certainly. We always love that any of the different groups or clubs that want to participate can get in touch with us, and they can choose whatever they want to do or sponsor an event. We encourage them to give talks. We obviously need the manpower because some of our events are pretty big, so we need all these people to help us out. So anybody that's interested can get in touch with us. We start planning actually in November.
Oh, okay.
So if you miss the deadline, because it's next week, you're more than welcome to, shoot us an email and say, our group wants to participate in this way. Or when you start having the organizational meetings, please reach out to us.
Okay, awesome.
Everyone's welcome.
That's great, that's great. Let's see, so is there any social media accounts or anything that you guys have related to the event, like social media posting online or anything that people can get in touch with?
Yeah, we have a Twitter account, Foreign Language Hall at LaSalle. We also have our Facebook page, which is the Foreign Languages Facebook page. So those are our two main media sources.
Okay, awesome. Well, thank you so much for joining us today. We really appreciate it. And we'll head right back to the desk. It's time for our first break. But coming up, history was made in Pennsylvania on 2/22/22. Stay tuned.
According to the Mayo Clinic, exercising has stress-busting benefits by bumping up your endorphins and improving your mood.
A Delaware County student has been using her creative side to create memory books for seniors. 19-year-old Nora Discus is a student at Straighthaven High School and a staff member at Chestnut Ridge, a senior living center in Wallingford, Pennsylvania. She receives job coaching through employment agency transitions due to communication disability. Her co-workers at Chestnut Ridge noticed her love of art and scrapbooking. It wasn't long before Discus applied these skills to the memory care floor of the facility, which was in need of new programming. This experience has not only aided seniors in need, but has also provided Nora with valuable work experience.
The mask mandate for all Philadelphia schools has been officially lifted as of March 9th. Philadelphia health officials announced that Philadelphia is in the all-clear phase of COVID-19 precautions. The positivity rate in Philadelphia has declined substantially since the Omicron surge, with an average of 47 cases per day. 86% of the school district staff and 75% of Philadelphians over the age of 12 are now fully vaccinated. However, the district will temporarily reinstitute the mask mandate from April 18th through the 22nd, the week after its spring break. Free COVID-19 testing will still be available for students and parents at the district's mobile testing sites.
On Tuesday, February 22nd, 2022, also known as Twos Day, a Lehigh Valley mother gave birth to twins. The Lehigh Valley Health Network states Ryan and Kate, who is a twin, welcomed twin girls Addison and Riley at Lehigh Valley Hospital, Mill-Ellenberg. Dates such as 2/22/22 are known as palindromes and occur in the first few centuries every 1,000 years.
For American Idol this year and got the golden ticket to Hollywood. Luke Taylor grew up in Delco and went viral on TikTok last year for his singing with an extremely deep voice. He was just a regular sophomore college student at Liberty University in Virginia until one day he got a call directly from American Idol asking him to come audition. He said, quote, "It's not really an opportunity that you can pass up," unquote. Taylor's voice is so deep that he is often asked if it is his real voice, even by American Idol host Ryan Seacrest. Taylor says that his musical inspiration is his father, who pushes him to keep practicing and to keep getting better every day. The American Idol judges joked around with Taylor during his audition and asked him to sing a snippet of Frosty the Snowman with his deep voice for them. Followers and fans of Taylor are now eager to see how far he goes in the competition.
Aaron had the opportunity to get the inside scoop about a family-owned record shop in Norristown. Check it out.
Vinyl Closet Records started out just as a passion project for my husband, Jason. He was laid off multiple times in an 8-year period and just decided, you know what, I'm done being in corporate America. I love music and I want to start my own business. We are located at 2117 West Main Street, Norristown 19401. We've been in business for 10 years. Interesting to watch play.
I continue to shop the Vinyl Closet because it is a great atmosphere. I've come to know the owners, who are close with my sister and her friend. They are close family friends, and they have great prices, great events. It's just a great spot to go.
In 2020, our son Jacob started a coffee cart inside the business. So I'm also the co-owner of that business, and then I decided to quit my job and created a nonprofit on the back end of the coffee cart. So we work with the special needs population.
I'm the owner of this coffee cart. I make hot tea, iced tea, hot coffee, iced coffee, hot chocolate, all kinds of stuff. We do food. We have the kitchen back there. We do all kinds of meals. I like serving my customers. I like making their food. And working here with my mom and my dad.
I think the people and the community aspect of it make it different than any other record shop.
So, how was your experience visiting Vinyl Closet Records?
It was so much fun. It's always a great time when I go there. It is owned by family friends of mine.
Oh, awesome.
So it's a place that I definitely frequent. Although I'm not a music lover, I'm a coffee lover. And they have a coffee shop inside of it. So that's my favorite part, to just go and talk to everybody I know there and get a cup of coffee with almond milk, of course. But I know you're a music lover. So
Yes, very much.
you should definitely check it out. It's not
Yeah.
too far from here. But moving away from the suburbs and back to Philly, thank God we don't have masks on desk anymore. How do you feel about it?
I feel amazing about it. I feel really good. Yeah.
It's really
relief.
weird.
A little bit, yeah. A little weird, yeah, since we've been doing it for so long. So
First time on desk in 2 years with no masks.
that's right.
But
All right, so we will have one more break, but coming up, some good news about everyone's favorite store. Stay tuned.
People join Walk MS to raise awareness and funds that change the world for everyone affected by multiple sclerosis. Walk MS brings communities together, creating teams with friends, loved ones, and coworkers to rally around those we care about and end MS forever. Together, we can change the world for people with MS. Register today at walkms.org.
MS does suck.
MS mucks with your central nervous system. Almost everything about your body, your muscles, your organs, your ability to speak, your ability to understand, your ability to move.
MS took everything from me, everything I thought was important, everything I valued.
I used to jump in a trampoline and swim with the kids.
MS has affected me being a mom because I'm sorry.
Despite MS, I will keep riding my bike.
I will continue to be the strongest mom that I possibly can.
I will still dance with my husband.
I will continue to live the life that my daughter expects me to live.
Multiple sclerosis may be a part of who you are, but it doesn't define you.
I will never stop. I will never quit.
I'm gonna keep being me.
Here you go.
Thank you.
Thank you.
gas prices have shattered previous records unmatched since the economy crash of 2008, with states along the West Coast, such as California, reaching as high as $5.69. Nationally, drivers are paying nearly a whole dollar more than they were a month ago, and many are struggling to keep up. Mounting tensions between Russia and Ukraine are reported to be the source of this massive spike. Luckily, drivers could be looking forward to some relief in the upcoming weeks. Gas was observed to be $4.33 on March 11th, but then decreased to $4.27 on Friday. Leading petroleum analysts predict that this price will continue to recede as there is hope for a ceasefire between Russia and Ukraine.
McDonald's announced on Tuesday that it will be temporarily shutting down its 850 restaurants in Russia due to the country's invasion of Ukraine. McDonald's CEO, Chris Kepczynski, stated in an open letter to the employees of the company that, quote, "Our values mean we cannot ignore the needless human suffering unfolding in the Ukraine," end quote. The company did release another statement saying it will continue to pay its 62,000 employees in Russia as well as its employees in the Ukraine. McDonald's is one of the many companies to have shut down operations in Russia as the Ukraine crisis continues to escalate. The company has yet to release any statement on when they plan to reopen the closed locations in Russia.
Target stores have officially announced higher minimum wage to their hourly employees, who will receive $15 to as high as $24 an hour. The store also plans to expand healthcare options to 20% of its workforce in the upcoming year. The hike is a new achievement in the ongoing effort to raise wages for hourly workers across all areas of retail. This additionally makes Target a competitive spot for employment, with company CEO Brian Cornell commenting, quote, "We want to continue to have an industry-leading position," unquote. Target and many other retail companies continue to face a drastic shortage of employees due to COVID-19. They hope an increase in pay and benefits will attract new hires for the upcoming season.
Fitbit is recalling the latest version of their popular smartwatches due to recent complaints of burn hazards. Fitbit has received at least 115 reports in the U.S. of the battery in their iconic model smartwatches overheating. They have since received 78 reports of burn injuries, 2 reports of third-degree burns, and 4 reports of second-degree burns. Unfortunately, about 1 million of the iconic model watches have already been sold in the U.S. before the recall was issued. Spokesperson for Fitbit has come out and said that the burns are rare. This recall will not expand to the company's other smartwatches or fitness trackers currently on sale.
Celebrity couple Blake Lively and Ryan Reynolds are going the extra mile to help Ukrainian refugees by matching every donation up to $1 million. Due to the invasion of Ukraine by Russia, Ukrainians were forced to leave their homes and flee to neighboring countries. Ryan Reynolds spoke up about it on Twitter by tweeting, "When you donate, we'll match it up to $1 million, creating double the support." Reynolds and Lively have both been posting in support of UNHCR, a UN agency that provides support, aid, and protection of refugees. Lively posted a photo to her 31 million followers on Instagram of a child saying that the agency is providing life and saving aid. The UN agency said that about 3 million people in Ukraine will need assistance this year, and these donations are helping with the financial burden. Lively and Reynolds continue to promote the support of UNHCR by posting and donating large amounts of money for the refugees. So that story is so wholesome. I know I'm a huge fan of Blake Lively. She's a great actress, but after reading this, I see that she's a great person too.
Agreed.
Her and Ryan Reynolds are just matching donations left and right, donating so much money. So I'm sure that's definitely providing some relief for the refugees.
They're really setting a great example by doing that.
Yeah. On the other hand, so we have Fitbit recalling their most recent product for burns. Do you have a Fitbit?
I do not. I was actually gifted one for Christmas last year, but have yet to open it. So I don't think it was this model, thank God. So, no injuries. But yeah, really a shame that that's happening.
Yeah, hopefully they get that under control. But, well, that just about does it for this episode. But be sure to find us on the web, as well as the rest of LaSalle TV on our Facebook page. We love to hear your thoughts, so tweet at us using our Twitter handle and start the conversation.
If you missed the scoop and want to see it, you can find episodes on YouTube at our LaSalle TV Philly page.
Until next time, for Maddie, Sam, and the entire crew, I'm Erin Holly. Thanks for watching LTV News, where the action never stops.